Hey everyone, Jason Shepard here of MzeroA.com, and there's been a clip going around on the internet, perhaps you've seen it, showing a runway incursion. I want you to watch this clip very closely, watch this airplane coming in on final, and pay close attention to kind of the top left portion of your screen. Let's watch that clip together real quick. Now you see that and you think, what would I have done? How did he even clear that airplane? So many questions come up, but the ultimate question is this, is how do we further prevent runway incursions? Thousands of runway incursions occur every year, and another couple thousand go undocumented, that don't make it, that don't get reported to the FAA. So how can we prevent runway incursions like this? Obviously, the pilot on the ground that caused the incursion could have been more vigilant, could have been on the radios, could have been following the taxiway diagram, or maybe that's the problem. They were so head down following the taxiway diagram, they weren't paying attention. And even the pilot on final could be slightly to blame. And I know that's not popular opinion, but sometimes I've shown this in past video clips, like in our movie Flying Again, where you saw Bill Clayton, who had tunnel vision coming in landing, that didn't see the tractor mowing right next to the runway until the third pass, and he was, what was that next to the runway? It's a mower. It's a mower that's been there the past 3 times in the pattern. You just now saw it. Sometimes we get so focused on landing, we forget what's happening around us. You see, in aviation, it can't be just all about you and what's happening in your cockpit. You have to be listening for other aircraft, but most importantly, having your head on a swivel. Obviously, the great ways to prevent runway incursions are the items like write down and read back. Have a taxiway diagram out in front of me. You can do all the right things you want. And maybe this aircraft that we just sat in the cockpit on final, maybe he was doing all the right things, but someone else wasn't, and causes this runway incursion. That's why my point is this. You can do everything to a T, and I encourage you, write down, read back, have that taxiway diagram out, always confirm, ask for progressive taxi. These items are great, but it's just you doing it. It takes 2 people on the same page to prevent that runway incursion. So keep your head on a swivel is my best advice for that. You can do all the right things and mitigate that risk, but you still need to listen and watch to prevent runway incursions. Now I have a question for you guys. What are some great ways that you're working in your cockpit flows, in your SRM and CRM to better prevent runway incursions? I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment down below this video on MzeroA.com. You know you'll get a response from myself or someone from our great team here at MzeroA.com. I can't wait to read those comments. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And most importantly, remember that a good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, guys. See ya. Flying Again is not just for rusty pilots, but pilots of all experience levels and even those non-pilots. It's the story of someone giving up something they love, aviation, for someone they love, maybe a child or a spouse. The funny thing about aviation is it always has a way of bringing us back. Join us as we watch these pilots flying again.
You are 60 feet over the runway, girl. That is hot.
Family is the reason why I got into flying. Family is the reason I stopped flying. And now family is a great reason to start flying again.